What's up, guys? Today I'm doing another vlog, as you can tell, and this one I actually know what I'm going to be talking about, of course, like usual. So I just want to start everything off with, I got this hairpiece in for Black Widow, and to those of you that think that this hairpiece may actually work for a Black Widow custom, excuse this, this is what the Black Widow hairpiece came in. So those of you that think this hairpiece may work for Black Widow, there is what it looks like on my custom. And you can see that the hair on the top is a bit too, big. So I might sand that down a bit and paint it up, afterwards. Because, I don't know, I just don't think I'm a fan of that hairstyle. I mean, this is not really too accurate when you look at it. Because the front looks a bit too big and bulky, but who knows, maybe it'll grow on me. It may look better in person. Maybe after this video I might end up liking it and using it. And speaking of Endgame, as I just showed you my Black Widow custom that I'm working on, here is an update on how they look. You can kind of see them there. And after this vlog, I'm planning on working on Captain America today. And painting a strap around his head. So right around the head. And it's a good thing it's blurred out because I don't want you to see the head that I'm using. So maybe I'll show what head I'm using in a reveal for my Endgame figures. Because I realised I had some inaccurate parts on those figures. So that's why I'm doing them again. And that's why I mentioned it in the update video that you just probably watched previously. And also something else I've done since I last done the video was give Iron Man an extra shoulder pad. So I sculpted this onto his arm and I think it looks pretty good. So that's great. By the way guys, I'm going to mention this now. If you remember in my previous vlog, I think it was, the one where I was starting on Rescue, there'll be a card up here for it, hopefully. If you remember that vlog, I started to start on Rescue and do all that stuff by using some of Chimino's parts, this seller. So, I decided I'm probably not going to make Rescue because the helmet and the wings are just not available on this site. So, I don't know if I'll make Rescue for Endgame. I already have a ton of figures as it is. Everyone from Endgame on there are basically the ones I'm making. So I don't know if the Chimino helmet and wings I'll end up getting. So we'll see how that goes. Because he's just currently not really selling the helmet at the moment for Rescue. But we will see how that goes. I might not make her, I might make her. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make her. Because she was pretty cool in Endgame. Especially in the final battle. Anyway, speaking of more Marvel things. If you remember in my Iron Man showcase featuring the Mark V and the Mark 41, I'm making the Mark 1. So that's great. I've been planning on making him straight away afterwards, but after doing the Far From Home stuff and all that, I decided that I just hold off on him, but I made a little bit of progress on him. So I'm hopefully going to finish him up so I can showcase him next. Or maybe even showcase the Far From Home figures next. And also for Far From Home, here's another figure that I've made a progress on. Ned Leeds. I'm sculpting his belly at the moment and painting that up to hopefully be finished for the video. That's the final bit of progress I have to make on the figures. So I've got to finish up Ned, and then once he's done, I can showcase them, hopefully. So I guess I might as well do a full reveal sort of portion to this. So this part of the video is going to be a full reveal to my Spider-Man Far From Home figures I'm making. So here we go. Here is my red and black Spider-Man suit that I'm making for the movie and have finished, basically. So there he is in his entirety, and I'm going to get into much more detail in the showcase of how I've made it and all these figures. But he basically uses the 2019 Spider-Man head, from the sets that came out at the start of this year. I took that because I really like the choice that LEGO made with that head, and used it. So, I'm not going to paint any webbing around the sides of his head because, there's no point in that. I can't paint webbing. I generally can't. And here's the last minute figure that I decided to make, recently. The stealth suit. You may have seen this in my update video that I posted previously. But I've made a lot more progress on him. Well, a little bit more. I've done a little bit more on his feet and I've basically finished his back. So there is the stealth suit and he's basically done. And the goggles and everything were really cool. I just love that end result for that minifigure. And also, the MJ, played by Zendaya, here she is, and I finished her legs, finished her torso, and I'm using Lego's head and also this hairpiece that you've seen before, along with this like ore thing. I don't know, it's basically an ore. This is like the final bit of progress I have to do on Zendaya, but she's basically, the entire figure itself is done, but I just have to do the freaking spade looking thing. Gotta paint the back and then she's done. So it's gonna take a while to do that, but you know, it's fine. Because the full figure is done, and that's why I'm showing her now. Speaking of showing them now, Mysterio, I finished him and using Lego's helmet piece, you know, the fishbowl thing that he has. So Lego made a really great piece for that, and I'm glad I used it because it is so accurate. And I also have an alternative head planned. I don't really want to show you this up close because I want it to be a surprise in the video, kind of. But there's a sneak peek at the alternative head. A sneak peek, not a full review, but a sneak peek. So you guys will see it up close, hopefully, in the actual video. Because I don't really want to show it here as, I just want you guys to see it in the video, basically. And also, a half-assed, like, Nick Fury is also going to be in the video. I'm not using Lego's new heads because I didn't get that on time. I'm using the 2012 Nick Fury head, I think, from that set he came in, like, first time that we got Nick Fury. So, using that. And that's basically all the Far From Home figures, and also Ned as well, who's up there, and I'm trying to make progress on. So that's a full reveal for the rest of them, just gotta work on Ned, then they're all done, and I can showcase them, and it'll be great. So other than that, I don't really have much else to mention. So I think other than that, I'm gonna just end it off here by working on this next. So that's really great, working on Black Widow's hairpiece. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can to it. Gonna try and like sand down the top, I think. And also I have a little bit more progress to make on some of my minifigures for Endgame. And I've came to the conclusion that I'm not going to be using Chimino's Stormbreaker. I'm just going to stick with an updated one that I made from Infinity War. Because, before I go actually, one more thing. Give me a second, it's somewhere down here. Here's my Infinity War Stormbreaker. This is the Infinity War one that I've done. It looks really bad from the back, it looks all smushed. Like, you know, it looks very dented a bit. I'm not a big fan of how that turned out, but this time for Endgame, give me a sec. Just need to quickly move his arm. Here's the one that I'm using for Endgame. It's a massive update, I guess. Not really too big of an update, but it's just basically the same method with a much better looking back for the whole thing, and the same style as the front, and just sculpted all the roots that he has. And I'm probably going to give like this to Captain America in the showcase at some point, because spoilers for Endgame, and you can click off at this point because I'm done talking about figures. Captain America is worthy of holding Thor's hammer in Endgame, so that's cool. So I'm going to be giving him that, and probably in the same segment, so I'll have Thor holding the Stormbreaker in his segment, and Cap holding the Stormbreaker in his segment as well. So that should be great, and yeah, other than that, not really much else to mention. I guess this could be the final video before the Far From Home showcase, I think. Or maybe any other video that, I don't know, we'll just see how that goes. I don't know what I'll finish first, but I have like a ton of figures to work on. Basically this Mark 1 figures, and also Ned Leeds, gotta finish him up, and gotta do a lot of Endgame stuff, but we will see what I finish first. And if you want to stay tuned for all these figures, then hit the subscribe button, because that way you get to know when I post stuff, and you get to know when figures are done and all that. So yeah, and don't forget about the notification bell. So yeah, other than that, catch you guys in the next video. Don't know what it'll be, we'll find out. Peace.